guys, welcome back. I wanted to go over a little bit about what I'm doing for my physical therapy and my progress. I am weeks 13, probably 13 and 14 now. I'm a little bit behind in my physical therapy because of the referral process taking so long to get those two connected and everything cleared. My doctors tell me that I should be walking without crutches right now, and I am making progress really fast, but I'm still using one crutch. And I'm still working on my form. So technically I can walk without crutches, but it's very wonky and it's very cumbersome and just, it doesn't feel right. Like it doesn't feel like that's how a person should be walking. The rest of my body is compensating. I'm not working on form and the way that my leg muscles and knee muscles and hip and everything like should be working together. So I feel like I'm going slower in a way when I walk with one crutch because I am trying to take little steps and really work on that form. So before I go any further and share some of these exercises that I've been doing, I just want to put a disclaimer in here that these exercises are specifically for me and for my healing progress, the way my bones and joints and muscles are moving, where my problem and stuck areas are, especially with dorsiflexion. I do a lot of like hyper flexing of my knee, and I was even like leaning forward and I was doing some of these things. So these exercises are specifically designed for me only. Please do not do these exercises or attempt to do these exercises because they are not, for you, and you should be working with your doctor and your own physical therapist. But I did want to share like what it kind of like looks like if you're curious about your ankle recovery, or maybe you're a student and you're studying and you're looking into being a PT. Just, this is kind of like what I have been shown to do and my treatment program. So the first thing I was given to do are these ankle ABCs. And actually she's asked me to do these up in the air with, and do it with some ice, or if I need ice afterwards. But I find that I can do them anywhere. I've been getting really good at these. And then the next ones, and I do for those ankle ABCs, I do like a all caps, and then I do a lowercase, so I do them twice, and I do these in the morning and at night. And then the next thing I do are ankle range of motion, and it's kind of like a northeast southwest. And in the video I'm doing them kind of fast, but I do tend to hold these for at least like 3 to 5 seconds in each direction. And I again do these morning and night. I will say that I have noticed that on physical therapy days, I can only do morning exercises. Like night exercises are too hard after a day of physical therapy. It's just too much on my ankle right now. Hopefully that'll change and maybe I can handle morning and night exercises plus a full day of, or not a full day, but like a full session of physical therapy. But for right now, it's too much for me. The third thing that I do is, and I don't know how to say this, it's just, you'll see what it looks like. I can't even read her writing what it says here, but it's some kind of stretch. And this is helping me with, I get like a Charlie horse in my leg. Sometimes when I'm laying down, it's like where the leg meets the buttock, that area just kind of like, it spasms too, especially when I'm like laying straight in bed and suddenly I'm like trying to get up or something like that. It'll just like lock up. So this stretch helps with that. I do that 3 to 5 reps and I hold those for 30 seconds. And I've been doing something because I really want to get back to driving. And so I'm doing kind of like a fake drive braking exercise. And I just use like my, my little ankle ramp thing here. And I just practice like what it would be like to like let off on the gas, push on the gas, and then slam on the brake. So this has been really helpful to get ready for driving. I can tell like my challenge areas are like letting up, which is again, that dorsiflexion, which is really hard for me. The fifth thing I have been doing is something called desensitization. And I've been having a lot of just nerve issues and hyper sensitivity like around my scars. And this exercise is supposed to be really good. So I'm getting like a sharp object, a dull object. I'm getting like a Velcro, the soft side of Velcro, the scratchy side of Velcro. I'm getting like a rubber, I forget what those things are called, like a resistance band. And I'm just kind of rubbing it, and I have to look because it's the brain matching my, what I'm seeing to help that nerve regrowth. And I just kind of rub it all around my scar, or I poke it around my scar areas. And this has really been helping. I have some dead areas around some of my scarring, and I even have an area where I touch up here, but I feel it on the bottom of my foot. It's so weird. But anyway, I'm like trying to like retrain those nerves and rebuild them and everything. So that's what that exercise is. And then the most recent exercises I got, it's called a gastrocnemius soleus stretch. And this one is so painful and hard for me to do because it works that dorsiflexion, that area where it just feels so stuck and stiff. But it's just like a calf stretch and leaning against the wall. And the other one is, it's kind of hard to tell probably from my videos, but they have like 2 knees bent, and I'm supposed to be like stretching. I can't even like put my foot back yet and do that. Like that one is so hard. I can't even do a complete hold for even 1 rep. Like it's really difficult, but I keep trying. I do feel like it is obviously very beneficial, but also the most painful stretch for me to do. The 7th I have been trying is called a weight shift. And this one is helping me to put as much pressure as I can, the most weight bearing I can handle on my ankle at a time. And I would say I'm about like 75% on my recovering ankle, and then the rest, like I'm supposed to be like lifting up with my other foot. The goal is to completely lift it off the floor, but I notice when I do that, I put more weight in my crutch. So it's like this delicate balance of like trying to put as much weight as possible, and even distribution of the weight in your foot, so in that center arc, and then and trying not to put too much weight on the crutch, just using it there as just a guide, and then obviously lifting completely that left leg when I can. That is the goal. I'm not there yet, but again, that's what these exercises are helping me to do. That one was really painful when I tried it for the first time in my physical therapy session. I would say the pain was about a 7, and I was breathing like after I felt like I had to shake it out a little bit, and definitely take my time with that one. But I did notice like immediate improvement the next day and every day that I do this, and I feel like it gets stronger. So I know that is helping me make really good progress. So the final exercises I have, I guess those would be 8 and 9. I haven't really done yet. Just got them like a day ago. So I have to find things to pick up. My physical therapist was suggesting like those little glass marbles. But they can basically be any kind of like small object that you're gonna like pick up with your toes and drop them into, like a plastic food container, and you just pick them, pick them up with your toes and like drop them in there. I don't have a video for that yet. And then a towel scrunch with, like tile or hardwood floor, and you have a little towel, and you're supposed to work with your toes to grab and drag the towel. Those are hard for me to do because biggest toe is on that injured ankle foot. It does not curl. That's what that's supposed to help with. So overall, this is the physical therapy exercises that I've been doing. I have definitely just seen improvement since I've started going. Physical therapy is hard, but I see so much benefit from it and so much progress, and I will continue to make that progress. I'm really dedicated, and I just really want to make it a part of my morning and my evening routine, kind of like build those habits in so that I get used to just, like where I used to do before is maybe go outside for a walk or go on the treadmill or do my morning exercises. This has replaced that. I also do a another type of like Tai Chi yoga exercises as well, along with this, that doesn't have anything to do with physical therapy, but just for my own like stretching and well-being and things like that. So I hope you found this interesting and informative, helpful. But again, please, consult your own doctor and your physical therapist about the exercises that are right for you to do. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.